Hey, rescue family. I like to keep it real with you guys, so it's not always positive, but we're here in the reptile room, and you can see a lot of reflection in this one tank, and the tank is dark. Why? Well, the title says, this was Mario's tank, and Mario has passed on. Before you guys go in, thank you so much for anyone who says I'm sorry. I'm okay. When you run a rescue, this happens from time to time. Things die. In this case, Mario did die of what would be considered old age for her. I had her for 5.5 years. And her owner that I got her from he estimated, he couldn't remember exactly, but about 10 years. So she was about 15 years old. That can be a little on the low side for a Chinese water dragon, especially a female who's not been bred, but not for one who wasn't as well taken care of before she came to me. Remember, her tail was only half the length. Remember, when I first got her, she had such bad mouth rot. Had her on antibiotics. I was cleaning her mouth with a Q-tip, and I was pulling out what looked to be like cottage cheese. So, when you do a rescue, you don't always have healthy animals. Turn the light on so you guys can see what it looks like in there. And so when you don't always have healthy animals, even though you may get them and you may take perfect care of them, they won't live as long because they're weak. Their bodies are weaker. They had some damage put on. So what do you do as a rescue? You correct everything and you try to give them the best remaining life possible for as long as possible, which is what I did with her. She was beautiful. Guys, Chinese water dragons are beautiful lizards. They're caring lizards. You can pick them up, you can hold them. They're so docile. They're so nice. If you get a male, they get quite a bit larger. The males get that bigger face. They get more red in them, but they have the green and the gold, and the males have a lot of red up in the face, and they're just gorgeous. Gorgeous. So I'm okay, though, because it's a rescue, and I knew and I could see she was slowing down, and I worried about her going into brumation this season. I was worried about her last year. I thought for sure she wouldn't make it out. This year, she seemed to be brumating okay. She would constantly move around, change her spot in the middle of the night, and she just didn't make it out, though. So, thank you once again for all those things. Now, I do want to say this. I have a tropical tank now that has a big tub for basking and external filter with tubes running in and humidity being pumped in at 2 different areas, and humidistats and temperature probes woven through and heaters and climbing, and I think it's time. I've been offered to take in a reptile. A friend of mine has a couple babies, and I said, give me a couple days to think about it, so we don't know, but I've been offered to take a reptile, and I've got to clean and disinfect this whole tank. I get that. I got the weekend to do that. If I take it in, it's going to go in this tank, so it's tropical. It won't be in this tank its whole life, but as a baby it will be in here. And I think I'll name it Charmander. If you guys think you know what this is, where this tank set up just like this will work, let me know in the comments below what type of reptile you think may be going in here in the future. Take care, everybody.